says adverse witness. Find that. Charlie, good morning to each and everyone that would be able to tune in today. And the morning I say, once again, the support that I get or that I've been getting so far, I truly, I'm truly humbled and I'm truly happy to be in such positions. And for me it's about Ghana. It's about Ghana, and if we all say we want Ghana to go forward, then there are certain things that I believe we all can work on in order for our country to develop. Having said that, all I'm saying is we have a duty and we have a mandate. We as human beings, we have a duty and we have a mandate. And when you see your calling, when you are able to notify your calling, when you know, say, you are good into something, I would urge you, say, you will put it to use and make sure, say, to your best ability. Memma obi ne way of thinking, memma obi ne the way you boo, and the way that person see you be a hindrance or be the reason why you would change, because if you're changing, then you're changing for the better. So anyone that does not nullify you or does not nourish you to, let's say, be better, it's not someone you should at least associate yourself with. So having said that, I will thank all of you once again. It's another Monday. It's a beautiful week. I hope so. Have a nice weekend. This weekend here by me pacho me din the Felix Appiah. Oba na wa share video na mame pacho p very important mame. Oba na wa share video no wa science we follow mame. My page is dedicated to educate. Unfortunately, a few days near, I had to swing a bit and go deal with an issue that was actually happening, that had happened for so long, and we were still allowing it to happen. And I felt as a person, as a young guy, if I sit and I watch the good people of Ghana, or if I watch the country that we have as Ghana get destroyed based on phobia, and I said the way certain people want to rule or want people to see them, then I take exception to that, and I think we all as Ghanaians, and I say yeah, Jumano. In the way say obia or the bibi beba emboa or my Ghana no say eden say pe kwan near the answer. And to me I had to do that TPP gig because it was something that was had gone on for so long, because sometimes people don't understand. Sometimes I say na mahama say, but at the end of the day, if you look at the way and the attacks they put Nana Akufo-Addo under, it's kind of sad, it's kind of appalling. Say Papa Penia Sebe yenumu bi nyanyanko we yebusuamu ni ade na ade a onye ye kra na de to no so na ye no na obi asabe ombo brada kra no anaso no na bra bokra nheda nko ye na the camera si nanim na odi na nado atem no yet. To me, I personally didn't think that is the way to go, and so I took it upon myself, say wo a wunnim na beba be kana na do ho asem na so be kan your president ho asem, and I'm not going to limit this to just say now no, that is where we're going to do. Obi or your first gentleman of the land, whether so your MPP, whether so your NDC, whether so you see penny beer has to be respected. It's about time you start to say your bema, your culture, the way you tete no edimu we mu e wo mu say see ni bia ba sebe enye ni bie ni na e na sebe eden yesua edebobra nti no de aye nananom hu ya omode hye mu eno nti na etumi building e bedu say I think says our time now, but because and 24 say suru bupeni, you're supposed to respect an elderly regardless of what it is. Like say whisker chain, no so dream say we near be a chain, no so dream so winning the chain, no. Said there we be no try say obey like would the respect, giving respect to who is due. And from the time I near young Kolani Nano, we were told say penny a penny, utum say sometimes only penny could be a sem. So I say media and kawasem or the pan, but or ye penny in any point say heading, Yama will win, because when you do that, it's set precedent for other kids to also emulate and start picking up that thing, as we see. And if we look at it, your media space na ma kwan ma obi bia obetumi bia ejije nanado mekai some time ago. There's this journalist called is it Mugabe Masi or whatever that guy's name is. This guy was actually on radio insulting the president of Ghana, calling people dogs. Excuse me to say, forgive me, calling a sitting president dog. You understand? These were the things that people, the media space was encouraging. It was going on. I know I share video. Please share it so somebody can also get it, please. Intino se oba na se wo say you are going to use that kind of tactics. Obeba betina radio so no we deep sitting president atem and a president ye clama, excuse me to say, no can say no fa hotra no we di ye kokan yes you freedom of speech o kokan yes you and ye makwan krama media nye. But say with all indication, no, I will tell you say Nana Akufo-Addo and the MPP government has been the people that has fought for the rights of people, especially media, than any other government. If you guys will be true for yourself, you can go and look at the laws that has been passed to help media. RTI bill, criminal libel law. Last I treated it on my page. These are things Nana Akufo-Addo are buying no count from Kufuor time up to the Onwankasaye presidency have worked on and has made sure say who media ni utumi echo ministry be the work could be say me pay accountability, and as I me pay the information on this and this and this, and they have to give you. Say you know, it's like we have to start letting our people, we have to start letting our brothers and sisters from the other side understand how things are, because say yanshen year we would just throw away everything and just be thinking about say and the biabas say they will be able to make a satire anyhow, will be able to make a satire will be anyhow. Then we go and we just like malign our leaders. It may not, I have taken it upon myself. Say leader bia or baby bia. Say yenene nyadwene on no policies are yen kind of policies no. Na yen fan to home like me I have decided to do, and I will say it emphatically here again today. Say was my third broadcast after the election. Me making mistake and I'm not try His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Me making sure say on my next broadcast, no, I apologize to him and I apologize to the leaders and decided say from now onwards, no, say meka Mr. Mahama Asemwa, it is only going to be based on the records that he put. Hello, Hajia. Hello, thanks for joining me. Intino, I decided say if I'm gonna talk about Mr. Mahama, it's gonna be based on his record. I decided say menko yeno na why you say because I also saw say semesume bana semesume be yeah. Then I'm also adding to what is already in the media space now. It's not helping us, no. So I decided to switch away from that. Now fast forward. Say Obiba, na say certain president, okay. Obedina tem be ye no na say yen citizens no because say Abia ye NDC president me ye MPP ninti ye NDC president I think that thing has to be erased. Penning to whom much is given, much is tested. God knows why they made them the leader. God knows why he made His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the leader, so that he can give us Nana Akufo-Addo for us to see the difference between two leaders. And if we look per all indications and per how things is running, say you will come to know say Nana Akufo-Addo's government and the Nana Akufo-Addo agenda, it's an agenda that is for all Ghanaians and to develop all sectors of Ghanaians, not just a few elite people as they make it claim. Because when you listen to the media space, they make it to say that the country is only working for a few. The country is only working for a few. I'm really of a different opinion, because for the first time, your country akwala why not train say or no so person go school there. Obetumi akọ SS free. It is happening. It took a government policy to make it happen. You understand? Indeed, for me, if you ask me, every leader is given to us for us to know. So what you say, and for us to compare where to move next and what to do next. And for me, by all standards, I think Nana Akufo-Addo Dankwa has done really well with everything that he has implemented from 2017, making sure that he made this free education thing go, like a goal, regardless of what the naysayers said. Some people said it would take 20 years, some said it would take 50 years, some said it can never be possible. Others actually even took it to court, challenging the legality of using the country's money to take care of kids for school and all of that. We saw all of those things play, but at the end of the day, the man was still resolute, the man was still consistent. Usini making sure say, oh yeah, then the audition agenda mo what pledge Ghana for so long, so he made sure say that is what he is going to deliver. For me, I one day, I think I will take one day. Nama sheda achre Nana Akufo-Addo the impact I will have on Ghana, from policy to actual things that are there that are helping. I would actually take one day. Maybe the next broadcast I do, I will talk about that. But then I want us to look at Supreme Court. Okay, I want us to look at Supreme Court, and then we will learn a bit. Maybe pages or some casa or bar, we will learn. Just on a few occasions now, sometimes, when you kind of think about the issues now, it kind of gets to you and then it makes you sway off a bit. But I still thank everyone that watches and still advises me on how to conduct myself and all of that. So I'm listening and I'm praying, say I'll be a good listener and also a good doer of the things that I listen from you guys. And thank you guys also, for the prayers and everything. But today, like I said, number one, penny a penny, okay, we need to make sure, say, we respect our leaders, regardless of what it is. So not only am I saying this to people, I'm also using that as an example to put myself also in check. So what I say, because we can disagree to agree, and it's based on the disagreements that we have that makes us peculiar. That's what makes us find a common ground to always agree on stuff. So that is that. Thank you if you joined me. Today is your first day of joining me. Please, my name is Felix Appiah. Make sure you share my page. Make sure you follow it and share this video for me as well, please, when you come on. And let's dive into issues. I would like to take us back. Me pese ye call back to 2020, 7th January 2020. Yet, 7 December. 7 December 2020. 7 December 2020. My pardon. Ye koya adie bi ewo Ghana na ye frɛ na abato. Me nuanom se mo bekaya ansa na ye koye abano. Na ekuo bi a ye from NDC for, especially omo top hierarchies and making omo priorities say election ekwan bia so they are going to find ways to find faults with it, because number one, they do not agree with the removal of Charlotte Osei, then EC chair. When they took this agenda initially, na kwe say agro honorable Ken ebe nya expose say be catch say NDC for plan say some of us we took it, others didn't take it serious. And on koda nchen. Womu no mu who say no, the EC chair no matter what it is she's going to be doing her job. And almost started say Sadia, and here we are going to devise an agenda that would make sure, say, anything this EC wants to do, we are going to find fault with it. Their EC way be making sure, say, yem penny, emaning ye, or the fast road, ye, the better form, or the fat form ye the befa soro or kase yenda ye be sorry gina table so is neka se obi amfa ne papers mbra ye de ye mfa ye papers nko ye beba be ye press conference na ya ka kire nkrofo say is no amfre yen. Meanwhile no na there were IPAC meetings and na air so every time. And for the first time, let me use this platform to commend Jean Mensah and her team, Boss Manasari and Dr. Papo and Dr. I'm like the other one. Oh man, if I remember, I will say it. We really need to commend these people because for the first time, time and I'm Ghana, na for Jan, yeah, you know, yeah, ni enim easy phobia or baby or you been one as about to do your kotuaba. Ye nim say if you be one say advert be abem ke hotel obaya for shiki eno na abete no commercial otibi ogbonu FM no atibi we sign eno na wo bete. There was nothing say ba benya consistency easy ba abema press conferences easy ba abema updates easy be say this current one where I'm even saying say during the time of Miss Charlotte Osei or Mrs. Charlotte Osei, we did not see the kind of transparency we've seen when it comes to Jean Mensah and their people. Indeed, for me, I was happy for the fact, say, for the first time, if I needed an information from Electoral Commissioner, it was accessible. I could actually go to the site of EC and grab information for my own self. This is a woman that came to the office and made sure, say, certain things that were lacking, certain things are not for so on mind to say Ghana. Now, yeah, a code of, our electoral code near the day is not being controlled by a Ghana, a sovereign state near the Israel for being air control. All these things were things that Mami way by, you know, she has made sure, say, she has fought and she's always making reforms and making changes just to make her agency and as to make her place not bright, but yet they are obeying Bia now still the NDC for more problem, especially Mr. Johnson, Mr. Samolopus, Ofuswampofo, my friend is Peter Otukono, Bakwi, and not say Okodi, Idokno, or we friend is saying Bernard Muna, PNC, say one wine. All these people went and they had only one agenda, and that is to frustrate the EC. Omo try the omo be ye biara ye de ne fahana EC then you say and ye all because to say na omo fight the grievance of wine of Charlotte Osei. But minia Charlotte Osei enye na Kufuado and a pamo Charlotte Osei free office. Charlotte Osei sebe me se meka kura na enye obi enema Charlotte Osei a free office. Charlotte Osei nankasa ne deputies said dia Jean Mensah ene Mr. Bossman no wo hwi ene omunya internal problem. And instead of them finding ways to solve it, no, they decided not to find good ways to solve it. No, mokoye no. Se we yet me di ene ye meso meka ene omuko tike ka o mo ho na asem ne beto abonte ye ni na ye hu say yes wakoye procurement bi a ensese wo ye in the laws of and in the laws and the orders of the office that she occupies. No, there's breaches you cannot breach. You breach you automatically forfeit your you automatically forfeit your position. Into no Mrs. Charlotte Osei no onu ankasa na num kasa na niama one ne deputies ne beka ye se wo beka ya mu ene ekohu se ye se Amadu Turu se wan ewo polling station woni dem otumi di change figures. All these things happen. It was during that time no mo ankasa be see omuntomago ewo he ewo abonten e ma ye hu sebe proya na eye den ekoso isi ho. Inti no sebe Mrs. Charlotte Osei no enye na Kufuado ene ko yi ni free ho na waka say no nti no sombo bia na mo the best one na Kufuado na Kufuado akofa ma Rebecca busuani abeye easy eno said the beya obewi abem yes ye betwero din yes o maame no o betwero din because of person di wi abem eno nti no mo de sojafu akogu ha o de no to nchen a o mo si o maame no kura no on pe NDC fo asem NDC fo mpanifo no kwa ombuo na menu ye mo men kan no kro time am se Charlotte Osei wo ho no na sebe John Boadu Samia Wuku and I say any of MPP party leaders and I say anybody in Ghana who bet me a meeting and say seven previous sebi enyet Kenke Traders Association meeting na was here sebi enyet Timber Trailers Association assembly yeka. We are talking about EC IPAC meeting, some place that is like an office. I said you elect us very critical to the development and also the democracy of our country. Yeah, the work call meeting na minua ba ma wo hwe me pacho e ho na yekodi do kono ne chena mo ho ana Mrs. Charlotte say, or Tihono, or ma John Buedu no kwan, so Mumrambe disa doconia de adiano ewam office na. Hell no, that did not happen. And we never ever saw, say, John Buedu as much as some of the decisions that Charlotte say, no, it wasn't favorable to them, no. But they didn't take it to that attack, say, by force, and see attack you woman way, you didn't go cleaners, now ampire a whole church elder, Pentecost church elder. Mr. Ofoswampofo, etumi akweko jina baby, abuabua boys need communicators ano, catch rom say, easy no, let's take the easy to the cleaners. Mu make sure say mo man hon chire pa. We will make her ungovernable, we will make her office ungovernable, we will make the country ungovernable for Nanado. The Nanado person ye be a young NDC for ye the besim, and they made sure they played everything. Referendum almost yampene. Hey, ye kwachiche regions him almost yo ye kwachiche him because Nanado pese odiwi abem. Minu abem ma NDC near wutie me. Sa separation and as a regions and ana create ye no me yan kanokre. Na Akufo-Addo na esi edu nkete ya hwa ne kanokre. Because Nana Akufo-Addo pese obi anya ne development na ekofom said ye be ya ade no enkonko ka fa akonti o se yen this say let's expand it no obi ya development mbra wo ho said e be ya otimu benya mo regional hospital otimu benya mo regional say said e be ya new regions o ma atiama mo no muso development ebetumi aba mo ho mo benya regional capitals na ade district capitals na ade. These are the things that encroaches what? Development for such areas. And so yeah, koye no, and nam say ye jimensa, and I know ne dano or obeyentino. Na minianum NDC for ne Mr. C. Dunketia stotia kojina on yem pinena munchen yo no mo person we abem. Afemi bisa say, ye election ni we no. Eni pa he. Regions and anakreti ye no. Emu he and ananetumi wini ye. You guys virtually won everything. Enti sa assumption na mode bottle mon crofo tirimu say ye che regions ni mu na ye de awi abamu no na kire se mo no mon crofo a omudi machi no sebi mpreduasa mumbuom mo dwene se omadwene wo form because mo ka kire omo se de be ye omo bubefu na omo support their east ni ye no ebi kura beka sa oda ho na police ni any soldier for e de tua be hye with them. They said all of this kwakubu ahen eba betena sempa wo kan sem ni buga sami jamfi a wako school ono so betena wa na abrante kama watwata bitakum na wa betena no we dia tro wa ye wano tokro no wa kan tronko na sami jamfi de ko na ye hwe all these things happen. We no munina was going on. And ye be we abem, and ye be ye say, and ye be ye say. Ye koto abe we ya. One see ye be we na fe, one no meko we knew. Enti na nko ma wo bi tie ye, anase wo bi ko tie de omo koye, e na nko nipa no ko gina so de koye tutra sem bi anase wo koye bibi na obi wu ya. Menu abe ma nko nipa no wu nkwase ye wu kwa. Wakodi sebe Mr. C. Dunketia ne Mr. Otuko no anu ntino wakodi omo anu achi akohwere ne nkwa ama abusua ahwere de bi mpo anu onipa no wono ne abusua daachi anase wono ne abusua ni daaso na politics nti ne wakodi leader bia no asem o kan ye na ode akodi nsem hunu modie no koto nchen a ye start say EC say obetumi aye registration no matter no ye ntumi ye registration and maso de mo pa mo hwe emu na covid by crowd afi de na che say jimensa ye mo bo obeyede na waye mesi obetumi ba NDC ni otumi ba betena communication so apparatus so na the all kind otumi ma calculation say it takes one days to do this, it takes one days to do this e better na isnet me yes ade ni na no wetumi abaye e maso mekai Broja Jemfi stood in a Sempa studio and said, say eyine baswa obejai politics on communicate bio or bas Sempa wa omon pamono because there is no way say is nebe to me with the time when COVID na cause no be to me aye. They made all this. You know why? Because someone say human adding and a mamene buy so and this is the first one. Into omodwen say nya dia mamene be to me aye deliver. But Mrs. Jean Adukwe Mensa actually Ghana for any we are fanning down say what a man can do, a woman can do better, like my grandma used to say. What a man can do, a woman can do better because this woman has brought a different level. And I'm not saying this to shade Mrs. Charlotte Osei. I believe she also delivered herself well. I believe she did what she was supposed to do. But I'm saying, say, about Mrs. Jean Mensa Adukwe are making her. This woman is exceptional in her delivery from tooth to nail. The Omo can't say one to me, this woman found way. Hey, Mobeka Ekrana. You cover new machines, a new machines. No, we had NDC MPs and NDC communicators going from radio station to radio station saying, "Say that na oh EBA ni mo ko entwa bibia." But obia who the essence of the reason why it was very good for us to change these machines, these biometric machines, and these all the like the BVD machines and all that were given. There was a reason for us to change that because obia wakoto aba. So we NDC ni so MPP ni so no na lose so no na winning. There was one thing that was critical to everybody, and they said, say the time and now to abandon way and was smooth like about to on the process ne de obi and de NDC for kromo kakra no say omugina court no, they never challenge how smooth that process was. Obi akaso way because we had brought capable softwares and capable systems that will be able to what to like absorb and also to perform on a good efficiency. And all was done under the leadership of a woman, Jean Adukwe Mensah. The same people NDC have made a name and have tried to do everything they can to tarnish her image. And today I will take you to the main reason why NDC went to court. And that is why I titled this message, say, I need my NDC people, my brothers and sisters in the NDC, who wants to know the truth and who wants the truth to prevail, to come onto my page, and together, let's all find the reasons why these people went to court. And I will say it before I delve into anything. Say, number one, NDC didn't go to court because they wanted truth for Ghana. That is far from it. Because if they wanted truth for Ghana, and come call court, no the evidence here, say no kreni ni ebe court, but me no me enu ni na ya share proceedings, the akosu ni na no, ye witnesses the NDC for their beninara wo bien wa wetu di bibi concrete abeto ye read the Supreme Court for no a ruling sa judges ne bench na nkasaka say mo fa sufficiency bibia ma ye kire say dia mo kan ya mpent ne ye tumi kura ruling mamo. Enunti NDC foko ura courtroom na say no more than Manchester and Southampton and ye 9 nail a 7 nail 9 nail 7 nail and no ye bomb to talk mekai mekuro mutim bia na from kwa bibrim na meso me kotokoni na me meso kwa bibrim su frike decide wo baby na nkrofo ye hia agura kwa bibrim fo che ye twa ye 2 nail bia me wi amfida e bia na esi wo court no. So what you say, you go to a court with the case. You go to a court to prove, say, yes, the case I have brought, I have every evidence to adduce, say, this is what it is. But so court, that's one confess idea and famba. That's a uko say, you are relying on Obia woden a court to mum or no more testimony any bit to me prove. No one can say, oh, you're well prepared. But let me not go there too deep. Okay? Now, you will more, say, election in Yabubu. Jean Mensah will be making on the 9th. On the 10th, and Obe Gazette. Answer Obe Gazette, no, and will make it the necessary corrections to her, no, with the available knowledge at that time, with the available results at that time, no, the onunim, no, or the Gazette, Adie win and neighbor, and everything also showed to say, indeed, Nana Kwekudankwa Abudani was indeed the winner of the 2020 presidential election. Now, let's chalk it on the side. And the BBA on the 8th, on the 9th, Nankasa election, in the Baya, and Mr. Johnson, a see Dunketia, and in the Apparatchiks, a year Mr. Tukon no name, one Mr. Evans, a free young cranum, or Bob woman in Nano. Charlie, at the end of the year, Papa, you're letting it down. And said the way are parliamentarians now, yeah, dear, no, and see a pay way be a yes, you're bedding, yes, you bet to Mamma, yes, you're crop for no, I dear, into no, let's push President Mahama to say, election, no crano, ontie, into no say at the end of it, some more Kaya and then me, biesa, it are you, so I say, Mr. Mahama himself, and today I will say it here, NDC, let me tell you, Mr. Mahama himself did not want to go to court. Mr. Mahama himself did not want to go to court. The reason why Mr. Mahama ended up in court was about 3 key people in the top hierarchy. Mr. Esiedun Ketia was number 1. Or no, and a share, Mr. Say, no matter what it is, no, or the year 2013, into also for no, no, so no, and to me find a way I did secure as a candidate for 2024. That was all. Because we all know Mr. Mahama. Mr. Mahama is not a timid guy. He's a bright guy. Okasa or sre ujokini adi adi samobekaya. No ababa say ni adi adi. That is Mr. Mahama for you. He's a man of charisma. That is why some of the ladies love him. You understand? Mr. Mahama is not somebody Sebi they come rebasing and him amana popo. But between me and you, the first press conference after the election was declared, the first press conference Mr. Mahama did, who are winning Mr. Mahama Bia will know, say, that was not our Mahama. That was not His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, because from the man's atmosphere, the way or appearance, nini BP and his speech, it was a defeatist, like, as where they are brome, did they shimmy. You could see it from even his speech to the point say papa ne kasano na minimum ya den popo na sebi you will be away winning election. We say we winning. Who create evidence here say we winning. Ya den na obejina wa anka wo kasa. Oh, say this and anka even there's supposed to be an excitement in what you are doing. But esan say no anka say him, because now I would open another expose to you, say Mr. Mahama had already gotten the news from Rojo Nunu and Pesa White, say, boss, truly, the parliamentarians in there is going good for us, but the presidential is not going good. Mr. Mahama knew that. Pesa White and them, no strong room near the Rojo Nunu, they had already informed Mr. Mahama saying, and no almost me and no share that far plans at Charlie Sadia. Wo fa ha kokase Miss Menfa na men kokase at the end of the day no you ni na a credibility issue with Jean Mensa until let's push that agenda, and that is what is going to propagate this, and that is what they did. But Mr. Mahama deep down on one kase nim so ohwemi anase obi hwemi a onim pefe say he lost the election, the 2020 election, presidential election. He lost it. NDC did very well in the parliamentary because they adapted the Kwesiboche report and made sure that this time, and Niamana, Mr. Mahama, Dema, almost 2016, Oma Manan conform, this time, Oma Manan conform. Yes, we MPP for ye bejina or ye Ochoko Bila, na mini way in Casano, ye hu yankasa ye Jimmy Aji ye giant, yankasa ye election course we nanka be beer ni one else and NDC for seven combeji election I'm like a parliamentary no kran ni kwansa nka mutumeji di omoje ye no, but esan say ye MPs ni bebre anko ye adwuma ye so omo ye na also ye DC is ne ye party the leaders ni bi ambo ayenti no ye ni na ye nim de ekosi ye. You understand? So NDC should have been happy and just taking it like that. But they did not end there, because the main agenda was, we do not like Charlotte Osei. Sorry, Jean Mensa. They taking Charlotte Osei off there. They brought Jean Mensa. We do not like Jean Mensa. So no matter what Jean Mensa will do, we are not going to like it. But Obia NDC ni bien noa. Sa but we obeka me say the process, the way your call sa lie, they are even in COVID time. Even in COVID time, this woman found a way to deliver. And NDC made it a point, say, Mami, we ye the faha no we granny, ye the faha no we winning, ye the faha no we winning, till no still no ye enta tano, ye better tana. And they filed the case. Thinking, say, Omo betu me atwa ye say, ni omo de ye campaign no so. Edia say woman ne credibility. Nanso so Nyankopon won, or say na ni kum ne ma ho. Se Nyankopon se nani wo so na o so obebo wo ho ban a dia watamfo be hye dia like you whatever your adversaries will do no, it would not come to pass. Because obi sebe obi ode ne ho to awurade so no ade ni na di bua won na ewie won yiye na esan se Jean Adukwa Mensa ode na asem ni bibia ato nyame so na ode ne ntoma abona na ado ntoma no said the battle is the Lord's nti no Onyankopon so pekwan bia yi ni firi afidie bia mu to said the wo yi David firi afidie mu no sa na Nyankopon ye na de ya me ya ne se enipa da sani ye stubborn asoko was still mesom. Mami Holy Ghost ye shane so a edi nkunima no ne nyame a osom no a edi ma no enum bie NDC fo bia ni ma ye hu se chala ade ne yakon a enkunti no ye nya ne ye prepare ye party no kwan a ye befa so a ye de beba power and mo make it Jean Adukwa Mensa the only subject, the only thing you want to use and destroy. Just say the main and like, to be honest with you, for the party leaders the main reason why they forced this thing to go, okay, it said the beya omube to me ayeden ekogu Jean Mensa anymore ase, because say yes ope woman na egu nanimu ase na yes otan bi na wo woman na monhwe proceed ni mudi nipa mienu akogina court bibia gina woman so dia woman so de dia baby ano monkofa bibia ye contrary to that. One more cry clear say one more will come say one will walk one will name evidence near the idea crown. Will go do one will quiet then will conumity. Oko mutia metia ya obi a oba onum ba ko nanka oko Mr. Rojo nunu nko akwotena one de wo so ono no 3 hours no e ke ntwati enampa e ke ya twati wako twati awie afa wa ba na ya bobo a wo se wan san nti me ya nyintum na ho an ka cho se wan san a it does not make the election valid. All these things happen. Hey, ya woman the famous DJ Choboye DJ Boyenyom press conference. The same thing. Yejina kono niame ekoso nkrofo supporters are wailing and then ekoso did we win, did we not win, making na ye nuanom jina bonte ka kire omo supporters o my den o my win mekai Mr. Johnson Esiedun Ketia stood in the cameras of GH1 and told their supporters say go out and jubilate because President Mahama has won and he has won majority in parliament to constitute a majority government. This is what he said. Wankasa abana pai, wankasa your honor, I did not bring the figures. NDC for ye kasa muntieno. We lead dani jina camera musa where we need wankasa on we knew or see where we need every evidence. Hey, o tu kono be jina oka say, hey, figures say me figures. Me figures ka so omu collation sheets, omu pink sheets, and they said all these things in press conferences. This is not me saying it. This is something you and I watched. You NDC supporter, we watched it. Whatever English they spoke, we all understood it. It was clear. Say omu evidence here support to say they have indeed won the 2020 election. Not only did they end there, Usamobekaya, Mr. Bevlolante and other Ekuku Dam, Mr. Lawyer Baba Jama and all of them went into Techima and South to go and fight for a pink sheet. Something they had done a press conference a day before, said they had. All of a sudden they don't have it. Now they want to see what the guy have to compare. We saw all of these things going on. Without evidence that they had, they kept telling their supporters, go outside and jubilate. And we all know the result of that. Yes, she tires. Yes, she say, and Namwenunti, young girl, 15-year-old girl, North. Na MP, bodyguard, Tio, Akokano, Wewu. Young Kamwasem. Wokokano say, is it good that an election, 8 people die? I want any NDC member to give me any election, nobody died. I treated that thing also on my program. I want you to give me one election. I will say election way there because I have the facts to back it. Every election I Ghana, any general election be any pew. Then this for no more can we say one more year campaign kakra na yanko to abano. Yes, swear nipa go good tipa trucks we ko kun ye eko kan ye gu asantememu menkai ebusuan yawo. But that is what happened on the day of election, which was the 9th. Was it the 9th? Yes, the 8th. Sorry, the 8th. Nanajo, Mr. Nilante Van der Poifienim, MPP boys, Odododo, MPP boys 2, jubilati, Etio Kasaye, 3, Eka 3, 2, Ewuye, Enunti Sada Nanajo, police for Befa Nilante Van der Poy, and then the boys 15 at Yomoko police station for interrogation. Nini na, you never hear NDC people mentioning these deaths that happened. The only death you hear NDC talk about is Techima South. And Omo Kunipa, and Omo Kunipa, and Omo Kunipa. And Nebia mi bisasu Nipa no what ni demu, bon crew, what ni demu a wash and ma, and a soldier foko to share and so on. Bibianko papa panje grade. Yes, see a soldier for they are trained to kill and to defend. So we need a soldier force and you train them for. It is a woko, now who krasawo, a ikafubeno. So those po no ukura po now doing say po nintino wo de kwa overshadow a whole military force because Sami Jemfi has told you say omoba power ye be power we will deal with the military. He say umbu military unim say military no has power unim say military no is stronger unim say military no is not some people are omo na be no ti military crown sebe with no disrespect to police womo nya police for no womo ba womo no betra ba be no ti aka jo say mam wanga na there bit of akwa military for no one buy either see a bossum, either see a bomber, ye be share and so share gumususa no koko. That is what they come to do. But in this case, you guys even had the upper hand. You guys even had the upper hand. Inti one I'm so I'm so like the step say a whole party. Man make it an agenda. Now my certain agenda say Oba besia office ya ono e deliver no e ho na musumu betina na de bia no when wa yesi and wa yesi and wa yesi and wa yesi and wa yesi mo be ka kire ye mawini ye mu binum gidiye hey ye share ya lolo ni ye share yi ni ye share yi ashama foko kwa pai ni ye shi street so ekwan ya ye no foforo kota ye egu no foforo ni ye kwetwa ne ties atoso aban ne moka mo because ye bu afu no mo ye we ni na no mo say omo was right to demonstration but no omo nim say illegal demonstration because in the constitution for you to demonstrate and as for you to you must have there must be a reason why you are demonstrating and it must be written on paper. Sometimes the NDC from finally the reason why they even want to go to court to crown no mo abonten so mo shiniama because na Akufo-Addo akofa army at the re-election from onsem in the famous 47-51 samobe kaya yeni na ye wo ho NDC for yem pini isi adukwemen sende wo betini pega ede wo mo masse opeko gina isi yi na mo de nwum hyemu na mo sa jama ne ade na mayi kansem hunu na binimo kansem fo ne yedi Akufo-Addo atem left right center na jimensa GB na jimensa de o chese woman de wabre ye keka de ye be keka kire jimensa ni na ye vie ne yesi adwebre o afi ye be bobo ye to ho na me be kire odi enti a you should not associate yourself with anything just because your party is doing it. Okay? Ye ni na ye wo ho. Ena Mrs. Adukwemensa, Jean. Ebo boy say, Nana Akufo-Addo, 51.11%. Ne why din. Eno do bi ambosu. John Dramani Mahama, 47. Yeah. Ye ni na ye hwe bio NDC for mon kai. Ye din kan abo 51 na mo bi ono no anwini. The above 47 man onu mu awini mu bo se ye NDC awini mama fa de we isi ho de e kire na omo anka so mu gina ho amu kura gamma phone na ka se mama fa na ka se de bi ade na ade na dane yes ye ne sa ade a wi ayen. All these things were tactics. Esiedun Ketia and his mercenaries fought and find a way to implant into Mr. John Mahama to just second it and be with them. But Mr. Mahama himself knew he lost that election. That, like I said, your parliamentarians did well because this time around, they did not sit in Accra. They went down to the villages and followed the Kwesi Trade report and did what they were supposed to do. So they were able to make gains. Bear in mind, most of these seats were predominantly NDC seats. But now come ya wa Mr. John Dramani Mahama government de buy intina nkofo bi de abufuo ekoto editi ano. No ntino ebe di MPP for ho. So that should make you know say Mr. Mahama presidentially he has been rejected by the people of Ghana because he was the incumbent and he was kicked off. Internet, there is no way so Bibeka say he didn't get a fair share, no by force. We must make Mr. Mahama president. Say Ghana Beshekra to make him president. Let's do that. Esiedun Ketia Mr. Ekotna Joy News so I can't play. So what person they see what Ivory Coast now? Ivory Coast Electoral Commission. No money Johnny Bepe. You wahano. Shelter wahano. Or person say see what Ghana. Into boys ninya sa. Unkosun ya sa. Kopim say. Isi no hobeshi no. No beba beda ne abeka say. Okay say ni John Mahama na wini. Na okana na niwe fi say. Akufo-Addo so was supporters are almost eto abama no. Hindi say no say. Yemfa ne say impo no mahunu na no obesesa. Jenya Akufo-Addo supporters. Yes so ya baba betiase. We will not understand. Instead, then they be see chaos, and that is what they were looking for. Then they be see war, and that was what they were looking for. Because they know says Ebana Membua, almost ye bankrupt. Omu nim says Ebana developing Ghana, NDC leaderships, no omu nim say almost ye bankrupt. Anytime you give them a chance to go and do something, ye the yankasa ye the kotusu, chobo kotuso, and you know, a juma need to me we pay a juma esanke ye within 3 months, no, Bakufo bedi di chimwa na contract no sikeni na asayen to me anye. That is the trait of NDC. And almost smart to say they have been able to rule for long into more supporters. Into no, they always just throw the money down. You throw scan amount. Into a while, what wow, yes, she and one say chilling because and yet they are honorable be baba then abemaniska. But Ocean and Akufo-Addo government or per se also we are honorable nibi. Said the bear also no ube to me bright the face of your family. That is what the Akufo-Addo policies do. planting for food and jobs. One district, one factory. One village, one dam. One district, one warehouse. These youth in afforestation. These are things. These are policies that develops a country. That is how the big countries and the big nations have been able to develop themselves. Make sure your agriculture is always rising at a positive, not as a negative, as Mr. John Mahama and his NDC left for us in 2016. You understand? You know, Ode, the Omoke can ye, and I say, and we are in the same, I'm a bit trema, DB, and that's me back as in Missoua. I say, okay, NDC for Kokase, they took Jin Mensa to court for accountability. Not just someone Tiasi. Sami Jenfi, today I'm putting it to you. O lawyer, no go and read it again. Because me your lawyer, but the way I always see church same with propaganda no. Say nye sheda no wa sheda. Say part into your propaganda na say proof no say they winning na wo can dey na same wa bon. Same so what you say. Now wa bon because with the way you like explain how proceedings are. Like the way I would see church rulings near the I don't know. Like as the Debiano, you have an agenda to either lie or to either confuse the masses the more. So I just say because for one, if you are in court for a case, you are being ruled based on the laws or the orders of the court. And you know, say wo ka se court na nye fair because they are all messe na and I say na wo te ye no yan fan shim ama wo wasem anye de enu ntie ye unfair na just say me unte laws ase court enye say na de ye adwuma ho court ye de mra ne sesesen sometimes kra mra no kra no ne other part bi kra so tumi ba be twa bi mu in the case of article 44 and 80 well 88 yeah 44 88 one of them with as amended in 88 yeah article 44 as amended in 88. Please forgive me if I got it wrong, but I think that is the right one. So sometimes laws nankasa kra na homachichire no there are other laws it take precedence over the ones no my no it is obejira na aka so na nansa adentina ya bo ache de mama na white shirt e ma ne de kogina adaka no mu na rojo ba he de mama no kwa robe so mfa kogina there be yanya no sa every case and how it's supposed to be judged. So a lawyer and the word is may. I mean, you read that law when you were doing the UTV interview. You read it. It's may and must or shall. It's not the same thing. Brofumuno. So become mayor. May say omo pa per the discretionary per the evidence per nyame won ye pa and share any may and yen share. The word may may and yen share. When you have must, so I just say, when the must clause comes inside that, now you can now prove, Mr. Chachu, now you can now tell the bench, say the laws is must, not may. So don't use it and confuse your people, say, and away say, they may review when there's may. It is based on what you prove. It's based on the evidence you provide for the bench to think if whatever you are asking for no is necessary for them to review. But I just jumped the gun. I was just trying to use that to just brush in. All right. Now, you can't send this for Uncle Court. No, Oma Uncle Court. Yeah, you did that. And if you want to say some of court. Uncle Court. No, now communication. Omo de man and say, yeah, the name say NDC for a winning. Ena na Akufo-Addo ni easy chair apɛ kwan bi so edi yi ade na ayeden edi ama na ado yo nti omo de be court afa ye bebie court docket so na ye kohun dia NDC for the call ya NDC for am wa muntie mu leaders no omo ka kire mu se ma wini as a matter of fact omo evidence to show say ma wini omo kodu court no na reefs na ade omo de call ye na akosesa number 1 se mo be kai omo ka say one of them was the fact, say, none of the candidates got 50 plus and above. And there should be a rerun. They should cancel the whole election and do a new election. Forget and say, they are for the parliamentary need. You almost say, no, they accept. Presidential, and also without taking into consideration, say, it was about 12 candidates who went for the presidential election. O ko idea wo se ye twam with the election between Wuni is okay. What if I say no a mistake? I'll come back there. Between Woni and Akufo-Addo yo. One kasa woni ama wo de call court no. Wo the 35 pages na call ye. Me nua ye ni na ye hu bi. Emu 30 na ye wrong. Because some of the things were seeking the same thing and the same, like, so the court again has to tell NDC, come, take your paper and go and fix it. Moko fix it somebody. No masia ko make another mistake. And kamoko fix ya baniponi kamo panka hono since I'm more filing and kamo introduce you a new thing. But they say yes, your phone him so be what do it ra. I'm say obe wi adu etranka ohunhu ye no. Na NDC phone him say CI 99 bedi omuhwambo a ankoma anhyehe in the year 2013. Dr. Ayene, with all due respect, muhunu ye say ade no ebo apeso a enyanko ye mamunti. E na fe de mahu say mu CI 99 na mokoye ye no. Sa na ye di ewuo. Because anka ade ya interlocutory injunction ya na mo person can later on anka mo introduce anka there would have been a leeway. But mo anka samadwene bone na mo person mo de bu MPP for say de be ya Mr. Sedun Kete can say any idiot can go to court. You cannot win a case against a certain president. He said all of this. Afi de CI 99 na be chichere mo amokon afi mo hu de we yete. Mo de interrogatory ba na yatwam. Mo de application ba na ya dismiss it. Mo de we ba na ya to agu. Mo de we ba na ya bo agu. Ya ye mo san so still mo se mo fa evidence bi amba. Eno nkoda nchen. NDC went to court from day one, and like Medin Kaka, and I said that they had no case, and they knew the case was not going to go nowhere. Now, they used Pesa White, okay, and Rojo Nunu, and this is what they did. Time womu say Abano, presidential results are ebemuno, in favor muno. As omo say, Sadia, my yansha danye sakasaka inti samoba kaya Mr. Rojo Nunu, ono din kabema first interview, Satan can take Pesa White and ka. Ono no din kabama interview with one Joy FM presenter be said 2 days ni omo ba ye no isini ma omo kwan omo ko strong room ho mo be kai sa interview. Now go and look for that interview. Me I like facts. Mr. Rojo Nunu Emma interview ka say 2 days ni omo ko isini office ho no ye ma omo kwan omo ko strong room ho. He made that interview even during the proceedings no kran am say omo born around those times. Okay, good. Now fei okay, no say we no. No more nim say. Per what is going on no? They have to find a way to either not make their people sign, so they can say oh yan sign, tin yan sign there. Oma bua fire so, oma bua ne say, oma ye ne say. Now let me tell you, the fact say Mr. Rojo Nunu one sign, Pesa White one sign, the fact say even Mr. John Dramani Mahama one sign does not invalidate the result of the election. It does not. The result of the election is what the result is. And it does not matter what other inducing other persons try to bring in and try to. It will not work. And then they decided, say, wo ko na ko ka kire Mr. Mahama say na si. Mo be kaya. Sedun Kete abetna eyi no mu no. Odinka introduce o yi sine pamo ye representative Samobeka ya. And on the next day, Pesa White na buy and best name with the book. The EC instructed us to leave. The EC sacked us. The EC didn't give us the chance. The EC Samobek me say or Kanya can say 77 Mrs. Ajikwe Mensa again a pamo wom chance or pamo wom. Or argue no more. And the smartest lawyer for this case, the one I really like for this case, I'm a nouveau, got up and said, say, I put it to you, say, easy mameno, well, who know, as a matter of fact, and you know, the catcher will say, Kona Combo, Mr. Mahama, man, ye. And I press a white to 3 years, and the evidence no to assume in the presence of the bench. Because, adia, a one cassa throw, one cassa witness statement, Musa Obekano. Pesa White bet now, and I feed the year no Becca. I feed your person or can't ease the conduct. Good. I feel Obekaya, Mr. Rojo, Eka say, she was in the strong room and he was saying, no strong room. Forgetting, say, no, earlier on, we didn't kind of catch join news for say, ya pamo every room for 2 days near. I feel the original courtroom one was say now hobby. The Ekosuni Nana, as a matter of fact, camera or why I bet me I collaborated the oil in Tia Payango for easy camera. Now, one name say easy strong rooms, so there's gonna be surveillance. That is the strong rooms of the EC. So there have to be surveillance. There has to be evidential surveillance. Intianosu to assume. Afedie, omu say, Saomu, and a EC and instructing and a aton siumuno. And our film best started say, and ye EC no one day, one yen you may ye. EC no now only time or buy a cry late, and a time when they say EC and Casano, you say, as if the EC was supposed to be there holding a calculator, calculating everything. The EC is the chair. Gina documents or your chair or one crofo a year juma or more statistics statisticians near the idea or more put two things together or more mathematicians almost so many people. So I say almost year juma under them. So Jimensa would only come in based on the work that is done, based on the submission that has been done from the polling stations and make a declaration. And that is what she did. According to you, in her declaration, no from here. In so we sound the court no one no crowd throw yes I will cast no one from another the throw ye ready proof ready mo wo kunini ma me Jane mens Jane Opoko agiman ah no de wo throw book a wo tumi kan ye hu se book we beton ana se book we ento working with Rollins na ne de kukukuku ma me akwohye ne glasses akwokan ye ko proof ready kama election petitioner wo no gina ho as a vice presidential candidate ne there when to me proofread and the cognac sign yes and the call you mistakes yes and the call court. The movie Masia Babet now says not fair. Yanya fair to you. Obi our share presidency will say Mr. Chachuchi Kata because of his level intino judges no man more lenient ways the way he was even talking to the judges nobody can get that kind of stuff but they gave him the reference and respected him still NDC said there was no fair trial. Who are with them close to the case? Because there's no fair trial. Let's move on. Afei Montrayon. Okay. Now Afei and Mutie the Ane Koswa. And answer for some time now. Sami Jenfi Kasa. Omani look to say, Omo call court to honor. Omo the numbers be ko prove say. Numbers ni show say Nana Akufo-Addo didn't win and President Mahama didn't get what? Courtroom on Sami Jenfi, stop lying to your followers. NDC for you guys should start asking that boy. You guys should ask him to leave the party, or you guys have to take him from that communication place. Or because Odimu Sami Jenfi is slowly killing NDC party and its fabric. Anyway, there was nowhere inside the courtroom at NDC for any alternative figure. Eba said this is what we had from our coalition center. And so when that Sami Jenfia no chokrodo ebejina ho chantro two future gunkrofo him say per calculations that we have given you. What calculations has NDC or Sami Jenfi given to anybody? In any case, their chief man, the best man, Esiedun Ketia, was put into the witness box to bring any figures that he felt was not right. He was not able to provide it. Yemane calculator, the famous calculation of Esiedun Ketia in the Supreme Court of Ghana. He calculated it more than 6 times. And out of the 6 times, all saw Nana Akufo-Addo winning. Into Yaban saying. Now, when they jai their court in the Kanye, Aba Bonting, Aba Bichantro. Now, when Crawford, NDC people, you people deserve better. NDC, this your current communications and the deputy communications. Sami Jenfinu Kwekubu are impairing no a disaster. Omo bon, omo de katashi, omo de mule ene ye juma. Ye nimu shi, ya pepe eswa ya bobo ye hon. Ya toto degree ya toto ye hon. Ene ye de kasa, ye tibro funtino, ye manuva ne ye de kasa. But lawyer be ni one someone Sami Jenfi kan ye no be unse nyansa ba akokura wom. Cause on himself per the laws and per the grounds that this case was done no NDC has not been able to provide any sufficient evidence or any threshold, like they've not met the threshold to even prove their case. They be say don't get ya pen drive here or see your pen drive ne the minimum hoshe pesa white a bit chantro Rojo Nunu, Osio 1 to 16, the media, 16 to 32, the minimum hoshe. And you guys were still sitting down. And they were telling you have a case. Even when Chachu has considered it's a case na yen case ni feno. Sami Jemfi be press conference. I know I see that because they said we say mumu bi bu afu. Nti osi mu nyamo no mu no mu wo jansa o metumi lead party no. Mo kura evidence mo court ya mo ntumi amfa ba akokora nkoto. No be gina be ka kire say yen Ghana for yen to your democracy we ngu because of Mr. Mahama ne NDC nti. Yen to your democracy papa we ngu ni yen kotwetwe atuo yen kokon yen fight because we are them. Go out and storm out the famous Marie Buedu from London. Go and ban Peace FM. Go and ban Efia Pokua, Kwasia Taylor, Kevin. Namunemu, Toboye, DJ Boyanyom, the famous Otukono Kaftan man. They said and did all these things to deceive you people. They went to court, was not able to prove what they said they were doing. As a matter of fact, what they told you at the press conferences was different from why they went to court. When they went to court and it came to figures, now they said it's not about the figures. They are talking about the conduct of Jean Mensah. Now, again, let me educate the NDC people here. If you want to take accountability, the conduct of Jean Mensah, the appropriate place to go was not the Supreme Court. If it was about the conduct, you could have gone to the parliament. You have parliamentarians. They say, I mean, like you guys know, 80 more numbers. So you guys could have asked parliament to summon her to come and give an account of what and how this election went on. But there's some bon na propaganda and mu fisa avenue no and I'm start here Supreme Court. Supreme Court so makachira mo say ya no ti wo ho ya nwe bese wo ho. Mesrew Supreme Court ni nye ti ni no no ho. Ye the evidence e die na wo ka say ni say na me de baye. Wo ko ye wo say we obi awie wudwan. Fa de baye kire so nipa na awie wudwan ya so yo nipa no em senye dwan nkwa no wi ayo na embo mentro wa bi so ayera ntino mo fanka no. The court does not operate on hearsay. He says, she say. The court does not operate on that. Sami Jemfi and your NDC followers. Learn to tell the truth. Give respect to your followers. Give respect to the people that voted you to become a communications director or communications agent. And give them that respect. Say, Sebi, dumbi na aton Sami Jemfi and a wenya chance na kasa. And trese u nyansa chain omo. Because it is very hard and it is very disheartening to see, say, Supreme Court, aka asema ya the TV, so ya share, ya kaini na, ya ubia su di echire. Sami Jemfi kwa be general kachire on nkrofo a na asesa. Then ne nkrofo no so agye di ampa di asame kan ya ampa. Enne mo ankasa mo doctor mo anyini. Ono ankasa be pacho se di okan ye na ye ntro. Di okan ye na oboa na enni kwan se okasa sa. Wa pacho. Na emede say Supreme Court anye ne hwe. Because menka Supreme Court ye ni bibia anka be ha me, to be honest with you. At the end of the day, onye hwe kra no ye deputy attorney general pen. Yes, me nye NDC ni, but these are people as I say na say start bu omo onim laws no. So I say or onim na eja ebufo na sometimes e ba utumi de koka bibi. So I say John Krasa mo be kaya say John no mu ni na sa de no toton. So what I say. So I'm really grateful to the bench for at least letting him go and at least letting him to go and recount what he did. Say, and you're good. So no, thank you to the bench. Thank you to the judges. Now, NDC was trying to find ways to continue to attack Jean Mensah. Okay? It's in a court case way, you know. NDC for their agenda party was to continue sa agenda na ofuswampo for catch on say take the EC to the cleaners. By the time we are through with it, na me mama no srom you. Ohu mani ma ese din kete atimi gino. Sa tape ne pia sam abote. Mama no sro no mama no hu no pepe na mama no shake. You go and intimidate a woman who is doing her job that she's been mandated to do. Who could did okno on office no ko kan waka say omu ade. Say be EC office just say you did okno. And so no, you have people who defend it because NDC ni on pen anado asem on pen MPP, you know, sa DNA correct. Whether it is morally bankrupt, we don't care. We will do our best to make sure we tarnish the image. And the main reason why these people are in court, as I'm telling you today, is just so they can be able to do what? Just so they can be able to tarnish the image of Jean Mensa more. Office wo mujina wo say bra box medentia. Omo pesa omo ba na omo ankasa no nim eya omo predestined things so. That is one thing about NDC. Omo calculate ade ni ye. Eya no mo we free say Gina Dukwe Mensa na ankasa no. Sebe Mrs. no. Oye lawyer. Eno onye lawyer ni gbegi. Onye Sami Jemfi type of lawyer ni bi. Oye lawyer mapa. Go and read about it. Go and read about Gina Dukwe Mensa. Enti men gene say wo de na betina da kam. No we push no. Amana ye. In any case, NDC fu a mo gene say Dukwe Mensa obegina adaka ni mo ebe bibi no. Dukwe Mensa can come and stand in the box and this is what she will do. Message Gina Dukwe Mensa, we put it to you that you cheated for Nanado. She can say no or I won't answer. Gina Dukwe Mensa, we put it to you that you are helping Nana Adodankwe Kufuado. She can say no, I don't want to answer to all of it. And still you will not win the case because you have not provided enough evidence to prove your case. That is what the judges and the bench said. Enti mamo ndada mema Sami Jemfi ndada o say Dukwe Mensa ebe Gina box no a ebe se bibia. Ebe se bibia na esa nkomo ba court no wo mo de o number se ba say Mrs. Gina Dukwe Mensa yen NDC ye ohwe ye Taco Bell collation center na ye no ohwe ye this way chocolate drink collation center na ye no de hia ne enso hye na ye hwe mu a figures a ye nya ye nie. Now she has to come into the box, show say these figures you got is wrong, this my figures are right. Afarijan, he had to mount the box because there was evidence, there was enough evidence, enough pink sheets that he had to account for. Movia Fi say during Mr. Afarijan time, no, there was they even parted over 200 and something people that voted outside the country. And why he know to me the buy? The other buy do 7,000 or 700 po. So there was need for Afarijan to go into the witness box. Most evidence to the point that some of the proceedings no crown file application me say anka court no more kwan na Jimensa evidence ukura no mo fa mo no mo hwem asem ye to asum wo de me ekogina court say me be prove me ho me be defend me ho wo wo di case na ba say wo de evidence e ba be prove no wo be me evidence am di be defend me ho no mom enumbo na wo hia say yemfa ma na no so court no to go yes am be kai a isi here in this case NDC. All these judges are not MPP people. Oh. Judges here too. I can tell you on authority say emu 3 per NABA they will lean towards MPP. But majority of them from their upbringing, from their doesn't look say they are people who are for MPP. And I impono me KBB say you confirm Mr. Mahama in the bush and for koye the bench ya. Emrana ya de kansem na no nebe prevailing. It doesn't matter who your father can be the judge and the law will still find you culpable. If she has nothing to hide, she has something to hide. Why didn't you prove that thing she had to hide, Sami Jemfi? Since you have mouth to talk, why didn't you prove that thing she has to hide when you were given every opportunity? Sometimes okasa close to 1 hour, sometimes 2 hours, just talking. And yet, adduce no evidence to whatever he says. And thinking, say, because he's a senior man in the law, they should just use that, to just give him a lead pass. Yem person no sasimo kano and toss nukrana yamanenko because on a chachuchi kata. NDC, you guys need to wake up. This your current crop of leaders, no? Mon pamu mo flag bearer andokramo benya monsesano. Because 2024, but we have a send you guys, it will surprise you. The defeat you will suffer at the hands of Baumia, it will be the biggest margin in Ghana politics. Mupo be a man. Me say mo pa, mama ye match say NDC for say MPP for say yeah mistake. Na you to me the Mr. Baumia ko nya me ya adom time no so. Na say to me the ne ko. No ko shia Mr. Mahama bo be no. Mopo bi amake baby and the mumbo date no to say me na me ka asem we e beba betwa so. Okay, now Ofosompofo. Tape. The famous Ofosompofo Temon kidnap on Kolamunye say the agenda and the main agenda was Jean Mensa. And Nuntino, almost try everything. You could chair a country, no, yes, yampene, you go almost to know. Yeah, say everything Jean Mensa tried to do, they tried to make it hard for her. But woman, no, ne nyameson. Inti ne nyame boa no ma de opes wo ye bia na ye den ye ama ye election enya president or tiso di ne hene move country no. Even though some were a few reservation lately, but that will come after. You understand? Now, NDC 4, your leaders lied about election 2020 to the point say, omo kachire mo say, omo wini. We ko jina court when to me improve. We ko jina court several times or the interlocutors na de ade akoya boegu. We ko jina court things pa na ensanka onu anka se kura to me di tumu no was one jin tum because embra onu ahye ye na chi na fe di was one to me. Good. Then they come out and tell you say, coin be omo fa so a omo beje justice no, omo beje justice di amagana. NDC supporters, there is no justice in what your people are doing in the courtroom. If they wanted justice, they would have brought evidence, they would have brought things that would prove to Ghanaians say NDC for Ghana damakoma so na mo be ye dia Ghana pamamu. You guys did not produce a single evidence, not a single evidence. What did he say? She say, and away community, and away on community, and away shirt mubountino, or my work a command shirt for tan neman kwana mokokan. And you expect the bench to rule in your favor on such an issue. Now, you begin in Ayakai. Oh, you will set the country ablaze. You're in a country, no, saying this, no, I'm a you be demonstration. Demonstration, no more. You konya we for ne a you for be the frye and almost start to say idea you be shit I'm robesi I call free when you start to say yes she can't man to yes she and yes she then no almost your case. NDC followers listen and follow. Now, and the one thing they talked about was fair hearing. Now fair hearing no my general sa mentiase. Now, ahana adisiano ebe start kakra. Fair hearing. Obianko google.com. These days nesane ebe ye no. Yeah, masa me jemfini mu twa ya atro. What I say? Oko Google about what is fair hearing. In law. What is fair hearing in law? And I will read Google for the damo say. Or say, the fair hearing requirement means that the people affected are given a reasonable opportunity to present their point of view and to respond to facts presented by others, and that the decision maker will genuinely consider what each person has told them when making the decision. Okay? Okay. Me pacho. Me say read the the fair hearing requirement. Or say, the fair hearing requirement means that the people affected are given a reasonable opportunity to present their point of view and to respond to facts presented by others, and the decision maker will genuinely consider what each person has told them when making the decision. Okay? Now, let's go to another thing. I'll say a consideration of statements or arguments from both sides of an issue. They agreed to give both sides a fair hearing. Me pacho NDC for Chachuchi Kata. Why is he in court? He's in court to represent the petitioner, Mr. John Dramani Mahama Meboa. Okasa, omutie no, man making a point in Nana Meboa. Sometimes someone in loggerheads here and there, but at the end of the day, he still presents his case. Okay? The same way. EC is represented by Amanuvo and his people. They are also been able to respond to most of the things that the petition has presented to them. So there's a fair hearing on the part of the petition, on the part of the first respondent, and also has Akoto Ampao been given the chance to also state his case. So there has been fair hearing there. Per the definition of fair hearing, not what Sami Jenfi is saying. Per the definition of fair hearing, both sides of the aisle has been given the opportunity to present their case to the point where the person who took the case to court thinks, were provided so much information, so they were close to the case. We're close to the case. The petitioner has closed his case. And then turn around and say, he's seeking review because there's not been fair hearing. Sami Jenfi, did you really pass your law? Well, per the definition and how a fair hearing statement or requirements are made, your explanation again is not true. It is not supported by law. It's not supported by fact. It's again propaganda by the propaganda secretary Sami Jenfi. Now, I'll say, how long does a fair hearing take? The last step in an appeal process is the fair hearing. It takes place within 50 days of your hearing request unless someone asks for a delay or cause. So this is just time period, which is not really applicable to what we are trying to do here. But you need to read it. Me say Google NDC for the moon. Okay. Now, now me person me bisa asem me say adenti and NDC for case almost the Electoral Commission, which is an institution court no. Bia is to tarnish the image of Jean Mensa. Say ye didn't be share box mato to na no na bia pa me na no akopa na se na no akofem e bia na ma me na konya tension bi no akoda tension ase na che say NDC for the omo person omo kire se ma me na anye na adwuma yie na abamu ama omo no che say every avenue they are trying to employ just to make this woman look bad. Now, if NDC and Sami Jenfi claim that they were for accountability and that they went to the court for accountability, then my advice to them would be they could have gone to Parliament, because their parliamentarians or the Parliament can summon the EC and she'll come and give an account. So Sami, court, especially Supreme Court, and accountability of the conduct of somebody's, how they delivered their office or how they did their stuff. Into Musuya law, no. What's the way you're a lawyer? Are you supposed to know that? Now, I also made a statement say you can say a witness may be called okay? May a chance say a be necessary say be who be here. Say ye fra any ye be free. Na say who be here so na enam wo a wo di case no court no wo information ne dia wa kan e kire say dia wo kan no edimu won kasa wo evidence ya wo dia court ya approve wo case say ebetumi akọ eye wo na wo be prove sa de no. So far ye ni na yenko class FM, sorry, class online. Okay, somebody send me this material and let's talk about the Supreme Court. Read what the justices said. Give me a minute. I don't want to lose this though. I really don't want to lose this, but okay, let's go. Class FM online. Let's see what comes up. Sorry for taking your time. Okay, so we are talking about the EC. Okay, news, politics. There's an article that says election petition. Your third review application lacks merit. Supreme Court to Mahama. Mama yen read it. Or say The Supreme Court of Ghana has dismissed a third review application filed by former President John Mahama, the petitioner in the ongoing election petition, which prayed the court to overturn its own ruling of 16th February 2021, in which it denied Mr. Mahama the opportunity to reopen its case. Remember, this is the case they themselves had closed. Obi amfetuo enkosi omokon, enkosi omutise go and close your case. Almost you have enough until close your case. The application and the review was dismissed because NDC for muntie. Nya dia same jamfi kan ye no. Dia judges no ne bench ne kan ye na no na esi etie. Saying na judges ne kan ye. Almost say the application and the review was dismissed because it was not based on known law or rules of practice. We dismiss the intent application and we hold it without merit. Chief Justice Enin Yeboah read out in court on Monday, 22nd February 2021. Okay? Mutie. NDC's followers and NDC supporters. Mema Sami Jemfi metwa wontro. Mentie Sami Jemfi oboa de okan ye no obeka na press conference and say mo be pay other avenues, mo be pay other kwan na ye ntro. Woko gina court wentumi amfa koto anya nkwan. Na no chokrodo na fe won se propaganda enwini e wo court. One more start take aside and no more opinion no more can some Supreme Court is lying, Supreme Court na nya de Supreme Court you say. And then there's some say in my opinion, in our opinion. Yes, it will be in your opinion. And your opinion cannot be the opinion of the court. Your opinion cannot be paramount over the opinions of the laws and the constitutions of Ghana, Sami Jemfi. Your wodi enya wan ka wose wodi anka be pamo amifu e wo Ghana ni na. But enya wo wonu mu kasa de wo pe no ene ye ma. Enti amifu no mo da so ye adwuma e de ahwe omo yere ne omo mma nom. Adwembone e be kuratiri mu a wo tongum. Or say, I don't even have to go through. I believe you all could just read it. So, again, the petition was not dismissed on nothing. The application was not dismissed on nothing. Mwankasa, yes, you guys have not met the threshold. The threshold to even prove your own case, no? You have not been able to prove it. Now, who went to me prove case? Eye day na me awode me akokot no. Me no ma asemu mo na ebetumi aboa na wo mo we to me prove case. Uni case. NDC people, you guys wake up. This is your current crop of leadership. Omonye papa. Now, we are also going to look for this. Go to Google again. Let's do another one. Let's do another search on Google. Come here. We are going to see who an adverse witness is. Okay. So what is an adverse witness? Namuntie. An adverse witness, sometimes referred to as hostile witness, is one who identifies with the opposing party because of a relationship or a common interest in the outcome of the litigation. NDC for Additionally, a party may interrogate a party may, keyword NDC, may, enya must, enya share, enya by force. So when to me and forward the man me prove enya by force say mama ni nko gina adaka mu nkasa. He says it here or see may be interrogated or interrogate an adverse witness by a leading question. This is what it says. Obianko Google adverse witness. It will give you. Now, hostile witness. A witness who testifies against the party who has called the person to testify. Okay? Intino. Me pese jimensa ekasa. But me ba court no me nkura bibia e se kire na se prove se e se jimensa ye den ekasa. Me se me sa me jamfini me NDC me said e be ya me nkrofo na me da omo no o makoma ebeto omo yem ntino me mfo so gi me sa ma nko ginem wo bra en change hwe ye mfa no nya adwuma. Another one, Evidence Act. I want us to go to Evidence Act. Now for the additional baby and now for ABB fufro. Yeah. Evidence Act, Ghana. Let's take that one in. Okay. This was Act 1975. That's Act 323. The Evidence Act. Now, that is 26. I will have to read the 26 now. Now, me cross idea with I mean, lawyers and judges, like lawyers, nankas actually mudada. So me even saying it here doesn't. Okay. To be admissible in court, the evidence must be relevant, okay, material and having probative value, and not outweighed by the countervailing considerations. Sadly, with my head that I've already treated it in one of my things, so it's there. Intino, I was gonna read we at section 38 row 3E. No, but no normal kasa. There's no need for me to even go there. There's no need to go there. It doesn't make sense. Okay. Now again, I'll say admission as defined under section 17 of the Evidence Act. No, I would like to have the Ghana one. Please forgive me. Let me go here. I'd rather go into it. Mama minye way quick why because I would like to also educate, to let people also have a fair reading of the ecosono. No, no, so no chine bi ko share NDC ni bia. Ono so to me the agengam no. So then na bi kan and also fa bomb or house no mo. Okay. Uh, 32. 32. That's not 32. Okay, so 31D. Okay, I will start from 26. I just have to know. Hold on. Oh, I didn't know the move and chummy. Okay, 26 9. Oh, an idea you me. It had to do with the power of oath and also the electivity. So Obiman Odia, this is what that whole thing is. So Obiman the evidence say what wrong the witness statement. Say okay. Say in case say ban say your frame ya say na meya. What would the case ne ba no? Won to me nkoka said by force say onipa ko na atro. So onipa na atro na no asem. And as onipa no kropo ma onyina so say oh e bia frame ya magina adaka mu no. Won to me nyina no so nka say by force onipa no ko gina adaka mu. The court ne pa may ombetuma force ne say wonjinam but answer na court ne be force obi say wonjinam no enam evidence ya wo de beba enam niama wo de be prove dia wo ka enya say wo sorry wo die wo say that as my family kura me ko and that is what is killing you guys. Mama mu leaders na da mo omo be can brofu then you guys don't interrogate it not just say like every time be an mama ye dada mo ye wini ye call court ye wini ye ko yes just a basa na still amudi omachi. NDC followers, this is the time for you guys to start asking for accountability from your leaders. This current crop of leadership, they are not good. They are about their stomach. They are about the Mahama agenda and not the NDC agenda. Because to me, udofu enim enchana tro en kanjre ne se wonko jubilate we wini monko hyehyehye yima mompene monko kon DJ boy enyom na wuwie na wo ba court abeka sa aba na apan obi an wini for evidence bra sa Appiah was meja ne basement man famba What evidence when you will see you me call a tea I am na biscuit in kahon. Just say you guys have allowed yourself to be played. Because almost call court, you almost send you on and said there's a danger. These guys are playing with our intelligence. And so much here, now more yet to trust them. More court to Cranasel and Crawford Associate. One Casama court, ya yesim unkoje, na still la mo shetai. Ninti mi bisa say, Oko shetai, nanka BBC ye. Oko tetare kabi hunanka, what kote to ya. Mount the Ankamu leaders na yemo. NDC followers. Ye ka say, Wunya, Sebi or ye MPP, no nini na nam, e kuraho, munina na moye che ye boom. Party inti, obi to UK, one ni Ghana and Tokwaba crepo no to Yakubi Marie Buedu say, Kokon. Na NDC ni wunuya Sebi or ye MPP ni intino, e sans or ye MPP na na kokon na mekukum na mibisa senka mukokum kum ho a. Nanka their case na ekosini no. NDC for. Makache say you can choose not to like Nanado. You can choose not to like MPP. That is fine. But find other alternative party unless they change this current crop of leadership. Because this current crop of NDC leadership, they are wicked. Honest. They are very, very, very dishonest with the people. They say this and they move this. They say this and they move this. And they know that because they know some but so many said they are more and more agree now mobile fight back and come ye. Sami Jenfin Tura Okenka one day, Mama Chia demonstration, Akomo office war, Akobono Kokwa, and Kobejina, what they will pepe muno beka, and yet their propaganda actually. Mama Yen Suya dear, Ghana ya would dear Ghana ya media, ye yen ya, a bayan chirimane dear, and no nasi addition ye trim, and only the agenda we have to proclaim. NDC Beko, MPP Beba, MPP Beko, NDC Beba. Other parties might even emerge. But Ghana has to still remain paramount. Ghana has to win in everything. And that is my submission. So what you say? Into mama yenye serious. Mumbisa mu leaders ne say ba ne sign up from your winning to apply to affide any evidence. Crawford mo hwe MPP for koye collation center. Ujina beka se chese room and kasa mo hwe collation center bi amokoye. Betway collation center and amokoye with Nasco TVs. Ba akupe na ye adwuma. Now you are so the collate figures. Charlie, I would like to end here today. If anybody wants me to call them, let me know and I will call you. God has been good to us. And, we all have to be a... Now, I'm going to talk about these last ones, okay? And then I will end. I'll say, their opinion is not the law, okay? According to what happened in Supreme Court, NDC form opinion is not the law. And as a Sami Jenfi opinion, and yet the law. Also, judges say you guys did not satisfy the minimum threshold to compel Jimensa to mount the box. That was why they have to dismiss it. Okay? They did not satisfy the minimum threshold to compel Jimensa to mount the box. Now we know it's a fourth match judgment. I wouldn't want to be caught for contempt or whatsoever. But we all know as the case is going, how things are going. I think the court has done well in this case. I commend the justices and all the workers of the court, the lawyers, including Chachu, for giving us another something to look up to, something to learn from with this petition that went. We need a strong Ghana, like I say. And for me, finding ways to build a stronger Ghana should be the mantra. That should be the thing that we should all be on. It doesn't matter what political divide you want. You just make sure as long as a Ghana be winning, Ghana be winning. So thanks to the Supreme Court judges, they've done marvelous. And again, Sami Jenfi, Mr. Siedun Ketia, calculated 6 times. Nini na Kufuado 1. Intimesrao, Jaisa, Diana Obabo, and Timeka say figures, no. Oh, court, no one figures, one figures be a my Siedun Ketia, one for figures ama. Pesa white to call one for figures ama. Rojonu no call one for figures ama. Intimesrao, Mamma Metum Futro, Enfingu, and Crofweni. Sremupi. I believe said that would be that. Let me see who is here that I can call, and then maybe that'll be it. Thank you, all of you, once again for at least tuning in and listening to me. Let me see if my brother Stephen is here. Hello. Oh, sweetie, Stacy Esther, Papa B. Big up yourself, why, Stacy? I hope say you able come famra camera so na. Steve O. Onko brana
My
Charlie.
I said, well, boy, you guys have me. Yes, I'm
Charlie Bonnet, uncle.
they always say, Matia, we shall for one.
Yes,
Yeah. You know, one with my baby, with something go to my brother. Must body in the quiet, but can you we know about it. It was been some some Mama, lawyer, lawyer.
I'm a nouveau.
And
Justin, I'm a
nouveau.
I will follow yes, the elbow free to Tina. I will follow yes. I
could come to an area to be a judgment and the cemetery with the Mammy James, Messi, no man Ben out to me, the Macasafa, Nami Banami, good. Let me point to Pam, Mammy, my and deserve it. Now, when you mention you which the story and so when you so they all and mistaking. Combit me put two questions in our committee about mistake. Now, one way the super assemble could be all kind of way the whole team now. And then you go on so you bowl again. I said, you will be to train. Intimidating me, I said, Yaman, I see it was a movie. You may go to see the this year. The other one of us, I'm a gun of women who say, I mean, deserve it, but you know, deserve it. First of all, how would you can plan it? Yeah, I did before you get to about okay. Muhammad the can't out and the can't say about 2 years and one okay.
Yes, okay.
If you no longer say you know what I said, I'm unable I'm almost starting meeting. So, but I didn't know my show. If you some for or more, you know, I'm gonna vote no ever since you take me kidnapping away me. What to do? Okay. I 2 years a minute. That in the period. A dance is here now. But woman don't get to say, it does anyway. Okay. But I see because they are like the people because of young French also. In the Emperor, name the best say, you didn't tell you. Make me empty battles, and when mistakes is here, make my cases here. A party of John, come on, let me communicate and party because of the party. Gentlemen, and a job party said, I'll go to improvement abroad, and don't see a talk. You think maybe we are fire, we are and the departure. So we be a metro, my dear. So good don't party now to Akuma. When we are making our party, we never no na we go party no na to say me case gitu na ko kun ma me say oye MPP ni na wo ye NDC ni e o se okun e say we do kuma na e bi party ni o kuma ni o ye ni bia o ye normal o ni siade akore ba se si anu di akan na tin si mo hwan ni de onye be yo so dia
omo da so di matem say we me prepare to me for say ya ma me read the comment ni say me read the comment
ma ka ti o say na ka ti o say e na do read the comment ni pa na
Eja Appiah ba be so a kire me Eja Appiah so pa me cho eduru na no odo
atemjiji ba de umni se onu ya de wadi ne da bi se bi ebre ye so bi ma block no e ti ni patre no kwa ibeti enu mo mbe ne fia de esen se o mo be su be no de ba atemjiji ngwa na umi de njem yese on putu pressure on you so de ya be confuse be free de wu again na we yese na be pa o so na o mo bi ye o bi fia de enu ti no mo ba because be ka de ya now they be for now so no nya no keke no wasere that's all the all round and block no block ba ku mi ni yesa see maybe that's all
Martina block yo say mu be block me crop for say mu ndi block
yeah now I say
so many we block they say many are you know me now they say many ajagule ja no me now me
so you be omo motin ya and you reason in mind but who have to say you I say
yes I say no cry ya I say no omo ebu anada aha because on no hwe the way asem na corner o hwe the asem na corner ya dey e be ko ba eno ano no
kila nka say mu na ya kwa mi du omo never to there yeah we see ya still na no dey asem ni mu e bi ko na e ba no mo kunya na go tripa na ni na go and you am better
ya pu me say so mutumi nya one ehwe so mutumi nya me say omutumi nya one judge kra ma ne vote for mo na Bible ni Quran enye papa ye nya ikan so mu nya one judge kra ma ne ka in their favor Bible ni Quran e say e bande nyankopon no true nyankopon no true so be dia true God is not a liar Allah onye liar Allah is not a thief Allah is not a liar for us to be mocking him.
Some them video or can say this lecture to you when you no see over car will be say na do plan and is say na do president who for no go this street is who for the plan and mean disrespect I even say tatu nanka passe over you for my name even say we
Sabo no na dwen ye adwuma sa sami de
say lawyers no long boys no so lawyers only respect man na unu say on believe you go say you can say o wa gbinu o yeso ni person sami ga gbinu mi yan san wa gbinu pa o ye sensible guy pa say o so o ke no kwe mo de no kwe eduma o bi o ba bia hu say adwenu o ba wa he dan na dey say be bi no kwe na on ka
so I can't like you
yeah say the be ya element ni pe ni team me say ade because any say party na we ya e bi we no dey it is what we want to be kind of can dey here you yes here you know who are be one because the party ni bia no we say pano e di papa o go
any here omo fa Sami Jamfinya flag bearer
obaye ye ke no kon dey yeah, get on there. Sit down when you go. Can I tell you? Go say no team. So Oba Mahama could maybe say police on the
Pull Sammy Jenfi.
Naga
Ghana for the and mobile. Sammy Jenfi.
Huh?
Chia.
Our next over to because of some this kind of place the peninsula we are very young guy. That's also or Kasa also knew who Otote kiri na yemi depa na ka se let up na de buy e wo se mo se di kan de bi ba se e ko but still like me nya feedback
who say na afeni say man go follow page no please so ba now follow the page
you go say na ma say e mo say for YouTube
sadness you chat
the whole thing is never get but say na ko go so na pass na Osi na umunye vetting or can be do say social media no need over transfer fight against social media.
What now can be used in court against you? Yes. Whether Mahama or whatever, once you're a president, no?
Yes,
yes, leaders, no, and they are him for name, and they are him for near the other. Say, Obi obey say, Obe to the nearest uncle for no so obey your Mubiano. Yes, you bet to your nearest Acolano.
Yes, yes. Because
Ghana has to have order.
Papa didn't count. Say, oh, yeah, and when we said, but it's not so happy. No one can bring it. But it's a you may name about it. Ghana, you will be answered.
Steve, Miss Medas, why? Medas, brother.
Okay,
that's for the support. We'll be
okay.
Charlie, that is how we are going to draw the curtains on today. You know, I think so. No, and then the Maya do be requested. I'm sure the who's for requested to be on this. So I believe everything has been self-explanatory. Like I said, me when I come here so we all can learn, so we all can, dissect the issues. And I like it when I see NDC for any other people, I want to share the same ideology about my platform. So I'm a more chance because sometimes, I feel so I say we have to listen to them and know where they are coming from. When they don't make sense, then now we can call them out and say they are not making sense. But to write them off, I don't think it's really a good thing to be doing. So once again, Charlie, another edition of Political Zone has come to an end. Thank you so much for everyone that is voting for me. Please castvotegh.com. Make sure you select the global music. Background noise too much. Yeah, sure. Background noise. Make sure you go on. How do you call it? Make sure you go on the thing, on the web, and then cast your vote for me. Call Global Music Awards. My category near African Next Star. African Next Star. It being a Slim Flex. I believe you'll be able to get some votes for me. And please help me. Say that vote back could be one Ghana. So it depends on their open water at the boame. And then I believe it will help. Also, more motion video, no video, no. Keep watching it on another Roma. And let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, and then make sure say we are all supporting one another. Thank you so much for those of you who have sent money for me to buy the votes. For those of you who are sending me email transfer, Canada for I'm sending me email transfer. Send me some of the votes. And I mean to me win this day. I appreciate that. Most of one device at the thank you so much for that. Charlie, Monty and you mama said to me saying Monty. That Monty anyway. Yeah, mon coffee share. Oh yeah. Go gaga. I see this girl at the go gaga. Hey, go gaga. Oh yeah. What's in you now? I don't know a day for what you say. Oh him my family she would do. Women chamising to me, baby girl, you the one that I want. Oh no, you be my lady for life. Drive me crazy. Girl, for your love, I go crazy. Drive me crazy. She. Will be cool me, yeah. Na, my home, oh, yeah. She be my lady for life. Girl, I go do anything for you. I go show you love, never place no one above you, girl. Yeah. Or him, I go love you better. The Yakumene was Syrian and Wokasa. Obey me and I'm a comedian. More giant. Yeah, the river. No got a Bluetooth speaker, very soon. But some will tell you, obey me and I'm a comedian. Oh no, you be my lady for life, girl. Me and you be tight. We never go fight. Come in my room, we could make things right. All right. Charlie, so that's my new single on him. Obi Amomodena, Uncle Support to Mr. Hima, Ugugula, Ebeba Slim Flex or him, Spotify, more Spotify, and Mepamocho, Moonstream Mummy, more Apple Music, so Mr. Moonstream Mummy. No sound, and yes, next week, I'm about in the speaker mode. Sorry, next podcast, my boss say, yeah. It has a mebo and I says a mepo and a mebo no one sense. And I need all of you to keep supporting it for me, please. I beg you. I need you to support it. I need you to go on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channels, official Slim Flex on YouTube. And that's all about Slim Flex Okomi page. You subscribe to me, and then you also leave your comment and share the video for me. I plead with you, please. They're very important to me. I need everyone to just go on there and support me. Tale who was Spotify, who tier one woman with the now do near Bema dear Bakuswa Mama. What I say, we are Madame for now, we DJ, for the media and so I then after Mama. By this week here, you better try say, yeah, they better Ghana, they have to Ghana TV, so now. More Ghana as well to me. I'm go on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, official Slim Flex, and watch the Hema video. Leave a comment and also share to a friend for me. Now, most of move to mommy, vote to mommy. African Next Star is the category. Medina Slim Flex. Global Music Awards is the awards now. The money now send it or mommy. Baby, I would do na besi nyame mfa ma de wodo nsa beso nyame ma no enye ho de wodo wa no beka nyame ma ne mbremu asobone ebeto asem de akonyame nsisa so no eni bone e behu nhira ekodu ho konsa nyame mfra sa ani no anobone e bekwa koka ho asem bone eyi wa no aduane afiri wa no nyame nkasa no ntu enyankopon ma wa koma so apede ni na obo mpa ya no abobi ama mse nyankopon ma menyansa ama ma hodin eni akukutro metumi de ayeden e de aka no kre na memma sika endi mekan na memma no kore no edi mekan because they say obred ma dem fedin kan na menhira enema onipa yodefo na nso camera nsi manim say de be ya meboto ebebo ma de bi nyankopon atasuro nim say yen nti na so camera na ma nso camera nsi manim say me de bedi di atem na mbom so camera si manim say me hu say na problem bi ewo wa esi ni na solve nti na me de me ho abehye we nti me da mu ni na say obompa na obobi ama me nyankopon nti na me nchiro bibia. I love you all. Bye.